Hello, my name's Kevin. I'm 66 years old, and I just recently had the SVT ablation procedure, supraventricular tachycardia procedure, to go in and ablate and get rid of the bad circuit that's causing this arrhythmia in my heart. So just wanted to give you guys my results and how it went down for me. I'd done a lot of research online before this, and I had not seen one single patient that regretted it and that had any complications or any bad issues to report. But with me, it was quite different. The bad arrhythmia that I was getting, I got about 10 times over the last 7 or 8 years. Those episodes would last between 2 to 3 hours. Just shortness of breath, feeling very dizzy, like I was going to pass out. So not fun, very unsettling. You think you're having a heart attack. So finally decided to take care of it with this minimally invasive, supposedly SVT ablation. So the doctor said it was 98% effective, that once they ablated the bad circuit in your heart, the 98% of the time it was a solution for life. You'd never have to take any medicine or anything else. So it sounded like a slam dunk. And then in the day of the procedure, it was July 10th of 2026. Today's July 31st. So it was 21 days ago. Just before they put me under the anesthesia, I said, what are the chances you aren't able to induce or find that bad circuit? He goes, oh, that almost never happens. He said, I'll find it. He goes, that only happens 1 out of 1,000 or more times. I can't find it. Well, so I wake up after the procedure and he says, well, sorry, but you're that one anomaly. I couldn't induce and find the bad circuit. So did not get that resolved, which it is what it is. But now I've had an extreme severe complication as a result of that procedure. 4 days after that, on July 14th, I developed a blood clot in my right femoral vein. And the pain level of this thing it's the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life. It's the pain level 10 all the time. And anytime I stand up. So I've been laying in bed for 14 to 17 straight days, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've been laying in bed. The only time I can stand to get up for the pain is to go to the bathroom. But as soon as I stand up, I get pain level 10 with that blood clot. So I've been to the emergency room twice for it. The cardiology department that to perform the ablation, it's almost like they wanted nothing to do with me. Once they did their procedure, that's all they cared about. And they just kept referring me to the emergency room, where I've gone twice, and they did the ultrasound to see that it's a massive blood clot. So they put me on blood thinners. They said, this is the way it usually resolves, is with blood thinners. It's the way we usually handle this. And but it's been 17 days now on blood thinners, and I'm not feeling any relief whatsoever. Feels like there's been no improvement whatsoever. Again, the cardiology department that performed the ablation, they don't even want to talk to me, which is quite frustrating. And they just keep saying, oh, if the pain keeps continuing, go to the emergency room, which I've done twice. And they're saying that it can take between 2 and 6 months before the blood thinners take full effect. Meantime, I'm having pain level 10, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever I stand, that is. When I'm laying down, the pain subsides to keep my leg elevated. But so what, I'm supposed to endure this pain level 10 for 2 to 6 months before they'll consider another solution. I read online that there is a procedure, another minimally invasive procedure called a thrombolysis, where it's the same thing. They put a catheter into your groin and they just quickly go in there and they remove the clot. You're in and out in a couple of hours and it's done. They don't even want to talk to me about that. They say, oh, we have to first see that the blood thinners don't work. Well, that's really easy to say for people that aren't experiencing pain level 10 anytime you stand up. It's just excruciating. So that's what I'm dealing with. And then I found out after all this that 9% of the time, people that have this SVT ablation do get blood clots in their femoral veins 9% of the time. Well, my doctor, he told me nothing about that. Had he told me that, and had I researched how painful blood clots are in the leg, I probably would not have done the procedure. I would have just continued to take that nightly medicine, which helps control the arrhythmia. Anyway, just buyer beware, I guess. I just wanted y'all to know, anybody else that's considering this procedure, to please discuss this blood clot issue that's happening 9, almost 10% of the time in patients that have this procedure. Because I don't know if you've ever had a blood clot, but I never had. And this is, again, the most painful thing I've ever experienced. They gave me oxycodone for the pain, and it's doing absolutely nothing to help relieve the pain. Anyway, best of luck to you. I hope you make the right choice, and we'll talk to you later. Good luck. Bye.